Tonight, Hollywood is abuzz with rumors that RuPaul just might be gay. But first, according to the CDC, more than 38 million Americans have diabetes. 90 to 95% of those cases are type 2.
Type 2 what?
Diabetes.
How many types of diabetes are there?
Well, there are two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2.
Yeah, very creative. I would have called them like Starsky and Hutch or Florence and the Machine.
You're talking about type 1 and type 2 diabetes.
Yes, Stone. Instead of calling two types of diabetes 1 and 2, I would have called them something cool like Bonnie and Clyde.
Felix, I don't think they tried to give diseases cool names. They're diseases.
Agreed to disagree, Playboy. Now, what's the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes?
Well, type 1 is an autoimmune disease where the body attacks insulin-producing cells. Typically, people with type 1 were born with a predisposition to it. Type 2 diabetes involves insulin resistance and is typically brought on by lifestyle choices and diet.
People can eat their way to type 2 diabetes.
More or less. Diets high in saturated fats or refined carbohydrates or fried foods or processed meats, sugar. There's many foods that can bring on type 2 diabetes.
That must be what my Uncle Silvio has, man. He eats nothing but saturated fats and sugar. He put on a bunch of weight, started feeling fatigued, developed sores, all that stuff.
Well, it does sound like your uncle might...
Silvio.
Yes, your Uncle Silvio might have type 2 diabetes.
A.K.A. the Clyde.
The Clyde?
Yeah, I'm calling type 2 diabetes the Clyde.
Type 1 diabetes is not the Bonnie. Thank you. And type 2 diabetes is not the Clyde.
Okay, call it what you want, Playboy. My uncle still has problems.
Well, the good news is that there are many treatments for type 2 available. For example, there's JARDIANCE.
Yeah, Uncle Silvio don't want nothing to do with JARDIANCE, Playboy. We saw the TV commercial, and after they listed the side effects, Silvio had no interest.
I have seen their commercials. The side effects of JARDIANCE seem in line with most advertised medications.
That may be true to the untrained eye, Stone.
The untrained eye? Oh, okay, what am I missing in the JARDIANCE commercial?
Well, if you pay attention, you would notice that they list the side effects. They bring up the gooch twice.
I'm sorry, did you say the gooch?
Yeah, man, the gooch. The sandbar, the drag strip.
I don't know what those are.
The crinkle tart, the snarf, man, the skin bridge, Playboy.
Wait a minute, do you mean the perineum?
That's what I've been saying, Stone, the gringle.
It's not a gringle, Felix, it's the perineum.
You called the perineum, Playboy.
So do doctors and the people at JARDIANCE.
Yeah. Anyway, some of the side effects involve the taint, and they bring it up twice, man. Necrotizing fasciitis of the honey trail.
There's no way the ad used the term honey trail.
Not in so many words.
Please just say perineum. And necrotizing fasciitis, isn't that a flesh-eating disease?
Exactly. Along with the other side effects, JARDIANCE warned the possible flesh-eating bacteria on your poopta goopta.
Poopta goopta?
Yeah, man, nobody wants a flesh-eating disease on their bung knuckle.
Bung knuckle?
The French quarter stone, the hidden Gomez.
I always called it my tickle zipper. Thank you, Bonnie. My father used to call it the forbidden ladder of Zeus. The forbidden ladder. Okay, Bonnie, thank you for your contribution. It is called the perineum. Please, let's just be clinical about this.
So don't call it the gaziffet.
The gaziffet? What? Why would anyone call it the gaziffet?
Because if it wasn't there, your guts would fall out.
Okay, enough. I understand your uncle is protective of his perineum, as he should be. But he really should look into medication to help him combat his diabetes.
Yeah, but something that won't mess up his geesh.
Oh, Lord. Do yourselves a favor, ladies and gentlemen. Please just get tested for diabetes. We will be back next hour.